Hey coaches, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. How are you guys doing today? Hey, today I wanted to do a walkthrough of my Wildcat Multi Spread Offense, running spread offense playbook for youth football. I say running, but there's a bunch of passes in there, but just trying to get more teams, especially U teams, not throwing the ball as much, especially below 11U. So that's why I say that there. But it's got about 100 youth football spread offense plays in it, and just wanted to walk you through it so you get an idea of what's in the book. I know a lot of people know me as the Beast offense formation guy for the Power Wing Beast offense playbook that I have over at Coach Parker, but I do run other things, and this Wildcat Multi Spread Offense is one of them. So before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. If you get a chance, hit the notify button, like the video or not, leave a comment, share, all that good stuff. That really helps me with Google when you do that in the search engine rankings, and helps support me bring you more free youth football content. So please subscribe, hit the notify button, and like. That's a huge help, and I challenge you to do so. Thanks a lot, man. Okay, so just also before we get started, here's some other quick books by me. Power Wing Beast Offense, 6-2 Multi-8 Defense, Wishbone, I Formation, 7-on-7, 8-Man Football, The Drills, Jaws, Coaching, and O-Line one-pager. So that's some of the other stuff that I've done. So let's get to this. It says I should go to page 6. So my purpose for writing this was to develop a multi-formation around the spread. I've saw a lot of guys here in Texas, when we say spread, we think of Tech and the air raid versus Dutch Meyers at TCU and a kind of a double wing spread. And this book is more kind of in the Dutch Meyers TCU vein than the air raid. And so I wanted to bring you plays that have been successful for me, successful for other teams that I've seen over the last 20 or so years, 20 so football seasons in youth football. I wanted to add spread plays that were successful against us, and some plays that I think will work. And I wanted to create a playbook for older players, not so much 5U to 12U, but something that could go, or at least what normal coaches think would go up into maybe the high school and college level, which I think a lot of these plays will work there. And you've seen some variations of those plays out there too. I know a lot of people think Beast plays are only youth football, but just got an email from a guy who was running the Power Wing Beast offense, especially the Beast Tank and Wedge in his youth football group, and now he's got his high school coach actually running the Beast Tank play. So it's great for short yardage, and these plays can work at any level, and they always have. It's just kind of a bias now versus single wing and spread. Everything really is the spread right now, and so this is a great idea for this book, and so I wanted to put my ideas out there, and so I have, and this is what this book is for. Table of contents here, page 9, got some spread history of where kind of this stuff has gone. Introduction to the Wildcat, the formations, holes, route tree. And then I go into my base formation, which is Texas Cake, Ace, Jumbo, and Squad. I actually have a few beast plays in here for short yardage. There's a blocking chapter, player profiles, how to attack certain defenses, and then sources. And then there's links to drills and other things on my website. So let's go here to page 13. Oh, just some real quick, page 11. Here's some schools of spread. Like I said, this is more in the Dutch Meyer TCU spread, and I forget the coach's name, but the SMU spread that was back in the 50s, which is a sort of running base versus kind of a passing based. Bill Snyder, the Wildcat there. The Jet, Tiger Ellison, Air Raid Leach, Spread Option, Urban Meyer, the Power Spread, Malzahn. And you can see all the schools of thought here on the spread. And then I've got a whole list of coaches here that you can go research. And then an intro on what I do. And then let's see, kind of why did the spread work here? And then I kind of tell you why it doesn't work at some of the youth level, especially under 10U for me. I don't really think if you're going to pass in the spread, sometimes even trying to run out of the spread without 2 tight ends is hard. Or I should say, if you don't really have the talent for it, I've had the talent for it and been able to do some stuff, but a lot of times I don't, and it's hard. It's really hard, especially at the rec level. But if you've got some tier 1 backs and they're all smart, then you might be able to pull it off at the younger ages. But I prefer a more consistent power game at the younger ages. But when I get into 11U, this is when I can start bringing out for me, I can start bringing out the Wildcat playbook over the Beast playbook and start putting in some of these plays. I always run a multiple formation offense. I think it gives you a lot of flexibility. You can maximize your talent because some formations you can't do with certain talent. And so if you've got multiple formations, you can kind of move and move out. The thing, with this offense and with the Beast, a lot of the communication and the verbiage and everything is consistent, so you can use that. This is like a version 2 of the Power Wing Beast offense. This gets you to older, kind of through high school plays. I think with multiple formations, you've got, you can use formations to the defensive strength. You can hide your weaknesses. You can confuse their defense. And, of course, you've got play multiplier because you can run the same play during, multiple formations. And, when you have these multiple formations, your team can evolve and grow. And it's a lot of fun to run all this stuff. So, the Wildcat talks about that. And then here are the main formation families. You've got the Texas, which is just a 2x2 spread. That's what I call the Texas spread. And then I've got my cake formation, which comes out kind of a single wing Notre Dame box formation here. And then I've got an ace formation, which is similar to my jumbo formation, but I've got a guy on the backside. And then my squad formation is some stuff that I've been playing around with, which is bunches. And it's kind of a trick play formation, but actually it's turned out pretty good, actually. And so if you can see, it's kind of taken the box formation and spread it at the cake box formation and kind of spread it out into this bunch thing. And it's been very good for screens and some long passes for us. And it'll definitely confuse some defenses when you move into it. So you should look at that. So that's kind of the first part of the video here. Hey coaches, welcome back. This is part 2 of the Wildcat video. Today we're going to go over the main Wildcat Multi Spread Offense formation families. And it's Texas, Cake, Ace, and Jumbo and Squad formation. And we're going to kind of go through some of the, tags that we can do to move into kind of different things. So let's look at that. So let's go to Texas here. And here are kind of the main Texas tags. You got Texas, Dallas, Fort Worth, Metro, and DFW. And you can see some things are moving around. We're going into tight. Then we may move the tailback or your best skill player to the line in Metro and DFW. And so you've kind of got that going on there. And so we were doing a lot with things like that. And then let's see, we've got your main cake formations, which is the box formation, or you've heard me call it fat sometimes. But wedding cake, you can see there, fruit cake. And you'll notice that these backs are moving around. Like pound cake puts my two over here in the bottom, puts my 2 big fullbacks back there. Sheet cake, I'm moving a split end out. Slice, I'm moving a split out. Sheet is, I'm kind of like a box sheet cake kind of thing going on there. Crumbs, I've got my two lightest receivers back there, and then a 3 spread out fruitcake crumbs. I've got a spread, so you can see that. Now you can tag kind of. This is my tagging system and my verbiage on kind of what I like, because it's all cake related. But you can change this up. I mean, I don't use this every year. This depends on kind of the players. But this is what's in the playbook, and I'll change this, of course, and I have to, because I get scouted. And sometimes people hear me yelling this stuff out. So we've got to change some of this yearly. And so you can look at that. Let's see, we go to 32 now, which is the main ace and jumbo formations. I've been running jumbo for years. It's a double wide beast formation, and it's an ace formation. And so here's the different ace and jumbo formations in here. You got jumbo, worm, you've got beast tight, and beast tight, worm is beast wide, and jumbo is beast double wide. And then you've got a lone ranger set, then you've got a jumbo even set, and then you've got an ace dragon set here, which we've used a lot. And that's basically like a triple wing kind of thing going on there. So you've got that. Let's see. And then I've got 37, which is squad. So squad is a formation that I developed about 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. And I was playing around with just spreading out single wing formations. And so that's what squad happened. Diamond is just a bunch formation. You see a lot of pro teams running this diamond formation here, and it's not as spread out as that. And then I've got a delta formation, a sail, and then a victory, and then a simple bunch kind of thing. And so I've run and been experimenting with these over the last 3 seasons. And so really looking for you guys to do some more experiments with these particular formations. So those are the main ones, and then now we're going to go over tags here. So here's a Texas formation with tags. You can see all the different possibilities there. There's another tag there. You can see all of those. And then ace with some of my tags. You can see those. There's quite a bit of formations there. Jumbo beast and all the tags there that have kind of gone through the ringer. And then I've got cake formations here. You can see all the things that are going on there with those tags. Squad, there's some squad stuff, and you can see all the possibilities with that. And then you've got the Delta squad stuff with sail and things going on there with different kind of things you can do. So that's the second part of the walkthrough of the Wildcat Multi Spread Offense playbook for youth football. Hope you enjoyed that. We went over all the main Wildcat Multi Spread Offense formations and their children, and all those possibilities. And now for part 3, we're going to head into the Texas formation plays. And we'll get down here, and we're going to play 60. Here's the Texas plays. 63 here. And you can see this is just a rocket sweep. Kind of a base sweep that everybody runs out of this formation here. We've run it out of tight a lot, out of what I call speed, but you can also run it out of this spread. Let's see, 66. Yeah, here's a fly sweep, so now he's going to come underneath the DN there. Let's see, 69. So I've got kind of a draw thing going on. I could have put a guy in motion, but I didn't on this one, so I've got moved Texas into Fort Worth. which is tag there. And then let's see, 75. So I've got a lead. There's a motion with the lead. Now I'm hitting the 16 hole there. Let's see, 81 here. I got a power sweep. He's getting to the outside. So you've got that. 90. There's a cutback. I've had a juke back before that ran this play really well. And you can see it's going back on the weak side. So hopefully everybody's stacked over here on the wide side of the field with all those receivers. He comes in motion. Everybody moves off, and then he does this cutback. It's a nice little play there. Let's see, 100. And of course, you've got all these plays out of here that you could run. So here's a Texas Rocket screen. This play's worked out really good for us. And this play's probably been one of the best plays for us, is this slant wheel pass combination here. So that is the Texas plays from the Wildcat Multi Spread Offense book, and end of part 3 of the Wildcat Multi Spread Offense playbook walkthrough. So let's head into the cake area here, which is let's see, 128-ish. So here's the cake formation with mega splits. Mega splits or super splits. So you've kind of got that right there. Everybody except for the guards basically moves to these large splits. One will we'll usually let him pick his hole, but right now I've got a 13 call. Let's see, 120. Power play here. Let's see, power lead out of sheet. Plays works really good because you can box out that D in there. Works out really nice. Let's see. Here's a power lead sweep. There's it the other side. It's basically a similar sweep with a different little look. Almost the same play. So basically what I'm doing in this playbook is I'll give you one play to one side and then a cousin or sister play to the other side that looks almost the same, but it's a little bit different for a tag. And I think that's kind of a cool thing. So you can kind of get an idea of what the play looks like in different deals, different formations. Let's see, 147. Here's a gut counter, always a good play. Another gut counter, okay. Let's see, 159. I think we're going to a pass here. Yeah, here's a drag, kind of a pass that's going on here. Play. Sweep option pass here out of the cake. Oh, now we're getting to ace, jumbo, triple wing kind of stuff. And so let's go to that. So we go to, let's see, here's the jet sweep play. Out of the ace formation, counter. I guess I like that gut counter. Here's a wedge again, gut counter. I do like the wedge. Here it is out of some jumbo stuff. Here's a jumbo power sweep. This play's been great for me all the way from age 6 till middle school guys. So this is a great play here, especially if the right back for it. And it's amazing little play. You kind of zone block it and then go for it. Let's see, that was 181. Let's see, 187. Statue of Liberty play, you can check this out. We run this. This is out on the well on the YouTube. We've run this a lot. So especially when you got a tall wing back or tight end and a short quarterback, you can pull this off pretty easily. One of my favorite passes here, this double curl or double hitch quick out thing. You can see there's a video tag to it. Great play. 197. Yeah, this is another great play because everybody's looking to the trips. And you go. This Lone Ranger play is another great play. This play was from a team that ran it against us, similar kind of setup. And if you've got a really good wide receiver and a great quarterback, this will shred most youth football defenses. Here's kind of a quick reverse out of worm. And then here's another. Here it is again. You can see it in kind of two ways here. Okay. And then let's see, we've got 215. And then here's a buck wedge from Beast. Ape buck. It's Beast under center. And you can see that. So I gave you a couple of Beast plays here to run short yardage. I think even the tank. So tank, wedge, and the counter are in here for short yardage plays. And you can certainly get the Power Wing Beast offense or head to Coach Parker to see more. So that's kind of the, I guess, last part of this series. And now we're going to head into the squad play. So squad is a formation, like I said, that I came up about 4 years ago, spreading out single wing formations. And squad, I basically kind of pushed out my cake Notre Dame box formation and came up with this particular play here. And this play in particular has worked out really well for us. This gang left screen, squad gang left. So you've got that there. You got this draw play, which is really good because they're all looking over there. You know, this squad gang came out of the Lonesome Polecat play, which is the play where everybody's off to one side and a couple of guys are in the middle. And so I didn't feel like comfortably I could pull that off at youth football, but I can comfortably pull off the squad gang stuff, and I'm definitely not worried about it. And it almost gives me that same feel. It will definitely make your opposing defense call a timeout if that's what you're trying to have them do. So they'll waste a timeout trying to figure out what you're doing in this particular formation. Let's see, 229. Here's a flood pass and a screen. So you kind of got what's going on there. And then if you don't like the gang bunch, you can go basically back to the diamond. This play's worked out really good for us. These wheel concepts have really worked well in youth football for us in our league. So there's the diamond. So, you know, if you're having problems on the backside, just put those three on the backside and go into a diamond wedge and kind of spread that out a little bit. 265. I go into this delta thing. Yep. So you can see some stuff there. So that's the last part of that particular part of the Wildcat Multi Spread Offense on the squad gang diamond sail formation tags. So hope you enjoyed that. Now we're going to kind of look at what else is in the book in this last part. So you definitely have got blocking, kind of what inside track god, gold. I give you a bunch of stuff here you can look through. Some zone, pulling concepts. You got that. Some O-line calls. Trying to play with these counting systems. I put those in there for your kind of ideas. Some player profiles, what I think about the players, a grading system, where to attack these youth defenses. There's a resource thing. And then back, you got a route tree, motion calls, the different motions, cadence, some no huddle things. And so you've got all that in this general kind of area. Wildcat Multi-Spread Offense Playbook for Youth Football. That's kind of what's in the book there. So we'll see if we cut that into multiple parts or not. This was about 30 minutes. Head over to CoachParker.org and check out my website over there. It's got all those playbooks for sale, along with 400 free youth football articles and videos and so forth. You know, just a summary about the Wildcat Multi-Spread Offense book. It's in Adobe Digital PDF. You can download it immediately, print it off. There's over 100 youth football spread plays, 300 total pages, 5 main spread formation. It's an advanced playbook for skilled teams. It's even, unbalanced schemes. It's got a couple of beast plays in there. It's about 60% run and about 40% pass. So it's a great balance. a playbook. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the Wildcat Multi Spread Offense. It is a labor of love, and it's a great playbook, to be quite honest. It is a great addition to the Power Wing Beast offense. Those two books together should, between the 60 Beast power, multi-power running plays over there and the 100 spread plays here, that gives you over 150 plays that any youth football team should be able to grow and evolve into. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to subscribe if you get a chance. Like the video, make some comments. That would be great. That helps me out with YouTube. So please subscribe before you leave and hit the notify button. That really helps me out. Once again, this is Coach Parker with CoachParker.org. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you guys are staying safe. As always, play for fun, and winning is funner. See you next time. Ciao.